On the weekend, or that was Friday, Portfolio, who is now the interim PRO for Team Paluta, and the newly signed PRO from Team Stonebwoy, which is Vida Educhumwa, there was this back and forth online, which to me I think was unnecessary. But after I saw the back and forth online, I went to the videos that I think might have started that conversation, and that was on DJ Slim's Street is Watching podcast. So I listened to both 46 minutes conversation of Portfolio, and then I listened to 10 minutes conversation of Vida with the same DJ Slim. And I must say that I think Portfolio, he who calls for equity must come with clean hands. You had 46 minutes to say everything that uplifts Paluta and then talks down on the other artists. And she had 10 minutes to come and talk for her artist, and then also cancel out some of the things that to her she believes were wrong in your submission against Ononi there, and even for yourself. And who won't say lions don't eat lions? I don't understand. I really did not understand, because I watched the video, and when I watched it, even though I do not agree with the back and forth online, I feel like it should have ended there. And something of the things that Vida said, I don't agree with them. But I feel like the energy you gave is what she matched for you 100%. So I really did not see why Portfolio came on Facebook and was trying to cry foul. Like, I really did not get it. After I watched the video, I was like, boss. It means so. Like, what are you talking about? I have listed some of the things that Portfolio said that to me, yes, he was doing his job by bringing some spotlight on the brand he's working with, Paluta. But some of the things, they were direct attack on the other people in the Artist of the Year category. So I was quite surprised that Vida came out to also do the same, or even give him like 1.01% of the energy he gave on the Portfolio job. Portfolio threw shade, aside the fact that he uplifted the Paluta brand and said things that to me, it was good for the brand. There were things that he was saying, and then he was even shading Promise and other artists, that some of the artists in the category are first quarter artists of the year, and some of them are second quarter artists of the year, some of them are third quarter, and then Paluta had the most dominant songs. I agree with you. I agree with you if you say that he was dominant. But then when you go down to go and say some other artists, my thing is that in the year 2024, aside the songs that you say, oh, it's from Paluta, Makuma, it was big, it was that. In 2024, what was the biggest song? Even though it was released in 2023, the biggest song was from Promise, and that was Terminator. So the artist that you are saying that, oh, he was only the whatever a friend is saying, first quarter of the day, had the biggest song that was training that year. And to why you do now, or the biggest song can I banging on your then? On, like, what should he do, or what should he do? Aside even that, Pono, it wasn't like he was sleeping when the song was dominating charts and making waves. So he was actually working. 2024, this guy dropped an album, and the album, it wasn't just any silly album or any album that came and then it got a 5 minutes hype and it went off. Talk about hit on the album: Paris, Continental, favorite song. Like, making it seem like all the other artists were asleep, and then they came to do some 2-minute wonders, and then it is only his artist that did the job. So if you say this, that your artist was dominant, I understand. But if you go on to say that, oh, some artists are first quarter of the year, artist of the year, second quarter artist, and then somebody has come and she's giving you the same energy, what's the mentiasi? I don't get it. Also, some of the things that Portfolio was saying, that the way he sees it, Shatta Wale is the only artist who will dominate with so many his songs and then come back to unseat himself, and then and that to him, it looks like Promise is Shatta Wale coming back in the form of Paluta is Shatta Wale coming back in the form of Paluta to come and take what is rightfully his. Portfolio Wokasa. First of all, is Shatta Wale dead? Coming back in what? I don't understand. Coming back mentiasi. What I said. Also, I really don't get where the argument is, Because as I said, the biggest song in 2024 was not even Makuma, it was Terminator. So he came to unseat himself, and he came to do the in people's eyes. Are you telling me Makuma was bigger than Terminator? Yes, I agree it was stopped in 2023, but the impact it had in 2024, are you telling? In fact, it was for that reason, Tina, during the conversation of TGMA 2024, it seemed toe to toe with Stonebwoy because of the magnitude of the song. So in that same 2024, you are telling me that your artist had the biggest song, when I know, me and you know, that there was a bigger song that was Terminator, and telling us that, oh, he has come back in the form of Shatawale to come in and sit himself, when the biggest song was not even his song. Charlie, let's be real here. Now, another thing that he said, that to me, it warrants some of the things. I'm not saying all the things Vida told him. Some of the things that Vida told him, and to me, it was a direct display of disrespect for the other artists in the category, was the fact that he said towards the end of his video with DJ Slim, listen to what this guy said. Or saying, this year Artist of the Year, it should be a yes or no referendum on King Paluta. And you know, we shouldn't even regard the work of the other competitors in there. We shouldn't regard them, because on what you want, and so any to the point say, you move free. Now you catch Ghana for, now you bisa Ghana for say, King Paluta Artist of the Year, yes or no? And you think that any serious PRO for a brand that is nominated in the Artist of the Year category will not feel insulted, my dear? As I said, I agree. Some of the words or some of the things that Vida said, I do not agree with them. But they're coming for you and coming for your artist directly. No, she didn't start it, my dear. You started it. You started it. And then at some point said the rule was changed midway. Why change the rule midway? But if it takes Paluta to be the Jesus Christ of finance boss, so tell me what's happened to Paluta first, and I'll tell you who it happened to. So we cannot have two Jesus Christ in our lifetime. You are saying that the rule was changed. It started with a Bisakede. Bisakede had 2 hit songs at a time in 2016, where he had Mansa and then I think Brother, and then one of them was dropped, and then they said it was F. In fact, the conversation then we said it was F, the F thing that he said. But apparently, I'm saying we just realized that it was vote split. And then right in 2021, Kiddy had Enjoyment and Say Cheese in the most popular song of the year. And then because he had 2 songs in there, guess who won the most popular song of the year? Dinah Hamilton with Adon. Dinah won. So the skill in their knowledge, even though I agree that they had to communicate it before changing the rules and not making the rules unspoken, but telling people so people know what they are doing. They went back to the previous time, the previous things they did with Bisakede, thinking that if Say Cheese was big and Enjoyment was big, but because there was a split of vote, Dinah Hamilton goes home with it with the Adon thing, then we might as well refer to what's happened the previous year, so that the artists can have one song in there to have their big song. So how does that make King Paluta the Jesus of this when it has happened to somebody? So what? How many since you came to this world, how many Jesuses have you seen in your lifetime? So how do you say the Paluta case is so unique that he has become the Jesus of the day? And there's some argument is making that the gospel, it is the first time that an artist has done a song and people don't even know if it's a gospel song. The conversation, massa, go and check Kwabena songs. Is it be a choir or some song be like that? Kwabena, where people were regarding as a new way a gospel song. That might be a conversation be boss. Things that are happening, they are not new, they are not novelty. Has happened before. And then talk about your artist, raise him up, but you don't make it seem like he's the first to do it, and you don't also throw dust and then talk down on the other people in the category and then get angry. That is where my thing gets angry, that the same energy is given to you. Also, what do you mean spell amen trokono? What do you mean spell amen trokono? Now, as I said, some of the things that Vida said, I do not agree with her. But you see, this particular fight, I don't see Portfolio winning over Vida, because at this point in time, we all see that her job is cut out to protect Team Stonebwoy. And wherever somebody goes to go say things that directly affect the brand, I don't think she has a problem with you uplifting your artist. But when you say things that are in cheer to the brand Stonebwoy in cheer to the brand, of course she will come and defend. Some way she's defending it, some people are unhappy about it, and I agree with them and how they feel about it. But her job won't, and I told Portfolio when I saw Portfolio say, the way you positioned your conversation with the 46 minutes, anybody that is a PR for any of the artists of the year people in there, they will not care about the other artists. They will come for your artist because of the way you did your thing. And the Portfolio, what started as obi mau energy, take it. It is part of the job that you are doing. She is a PRO. Her job is to defend to the core. Yes, we would love for it to be in a different it to bring more, because one of the things I think that one of the guys that I know online that loves Stonebwoy so much, he sends you a message after the Vida replied to you on Facebook and says, oh yeah, if I know Vida, don't kind of calm me down and all of that. And to me, I feel like, yeah, there are some, but you see, there are some people on the same beam camp that are happy with the way she's going about it. So, and in fact, majority of them are actually happy with the way she's going about it than those that are not happy. And her job is to satisfy that camp. So if she's doing something that the camp majority of them are happy, me and you, we cannot have much of a problem. But the truth of the matter is, whoa, a Portfolio when I was starting, and don't do things and say things that at the end of the day, when TDM has ended, it brings enmity between artists now, customer in interim, no, and then the people that they'll be in the industry with for the longest time. Don't do that. And once you do that, know that you should be ready for the backlash that comes with this, because you cannot do this and come and cry foul online. Hey,
you can talk, ukasa. One of the thing, one kate. Ah, and I want to you can talk.